Do you work too much, constantly on the go, miss hanging out with friends, family, or even yourself? Do you ever feel like you need an escape? Whitney's Escapes is here to help with just that. We specialize in family travel, autism travel, group trips, vacations, staycations, and more. So when you're ready for your next escape, make sure you contact us at whitneysescapes.com. Follow us on social media at Whitney's Escapes as well. Whitney's Escapes, where your dreams become your reality. Where
Wait,
your dreams become your reality.
I know that my voice sounds so familiar.
I know, right? I wonder who that was.
I don't know. I think I got this professional voiceover specialist to do my commercial.
Yes, shout out to her. Like she lit. What up, though?
Yo,
Some
living
of my
life.
extra.
Hmm.
Hi, DJ Kim.
Hi.
You know what I'm saying? The hottest 12-year-old flexing on the ones and twos. DJ Kim, what it up? Let me know what it do. All right, see you over there looking. What's going on there? I see your hair is done. You got your little ching chings.
I don't know. I'm going away this weekend, so I
Where
gotta
you
get
going?
Antigua and Barbados. Nah, Barbudas. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
No, I don't. Where you going?
Antigua and let me start pronouncing it right.
Bermuda. You
Not
going there?
Bermuda. Not Bermuda.
Barbados.
I gotta say, because I've been saying it wrong times. Because I've been running all day.
Keep running, running,
Oh,
and
Barbuda.
running.
Antigua and Barbuda.
Barbuda.
Yeah, so I'm going there out this weekend.
All right. Well, safe travels.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Antigua, TLM. But so many things we can talk about. I haven't talked to you in a couple of days. How you been?
Really? I'm amazing.
That's good. That's good.
Just
I want to talk about some headline topics today.
oh, why am I the co-host for this one? But go ahead, let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. Let's go. All right, it's your show. I'm just here to support. So let's just run this thing so I can go on with my life.
The first one I want to talk about before I get into the show for do you see the Kirk Franklin?
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
When Kirk Franklin's son, hot mess son, he put that because his son's a hot mess, recorded him and his father getting into an argument. And his son is like 33 and Kirk Franklin is cussing him out. So his son is a grown man. And he recorded it, antagonizing his father. Type of what you gonna do that? Like, threaten him all this stupid stuff. And Kirk Franklin cussed him out. And the whole media, Kirk Franklin had to come in, like apologize and whatnot. His character, forgive him. I was like, my personal opinion is Kirk Franklin needs to take a video, kicking his son right up his behind, like he said, and post that. Because at the end of the day, people need to realize that Kirk Franklin is still a black man. He is not God. He is not Jesus. He's not perfect. So why would people be surprised that he cuss him out? Like, I'm telling you about it. The ultimate disrespect is when your kids disrespect you. You know what I mean? And then your grown kids, like now this is another man who I birthed, and he got the nerve to come at me sideways, and then he recording it. He's gonna get me beat down just for that. Just for that, and Kirk Franklin need to record it and post that. So now if you want to post something, post this. Beat his behind down for disrespecting him and got him on blast, trying to mess up his career or how people. I told my husband, I'm about to download every single Kirk Franklin song just off of God. And I was like, I respect him. Like, cool, you should not let your child, I don't care how old they are, disrespect you. And when your kids do it, it takes you to a whole different level of pissed off. You know what I mean? And your control. So I'm like, luckily the stuff I've been seeing has been positive. Like nobody really coming at him like that. But it's been so hilarious for me. And every time I look at it, I just laugh because it's funny. But I'm like, for people to take it any other way, they need to check themselves. Because it's like, let your grown kid come at you sideways. How you gonna react?
Absolutely. And my thing is, I'm actually
very proud of everyone because normally this was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They would have been on his neck. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how could you, the man of the cloth, and da da da. You should know better than that. You should know how to talk to your kids. This, that, and the third. But now everyone's being real. Like, you know what? He right. And his son was trying to do that for some clout, get some attention, and you made yourself look like a complete fool in front of everybody because everybody sided with your daddy. Period. But years ago, you know, it would have been totally different. I'm
That's
just
why
glad
I'm
people are
so
just
glad.
being
Like I said,
real. Thank you for being real. You know what I'm saying?
I was
So,
glad. I'm like, he should. I'm like, I don't expect anything less. Definitely being coming from a parent. Like,
mm-hmm,
your kids disrespecting you is a different type of disrespect. Then your
absolutely.
grown kids, nah, yo, you must have forgot who the heck I was. Let me remind you. And just because I'm a person of the cloth and I believe in Jesus, don't mean you won't get these hands. Because
Oh
God,
gosh.
He says, spare the rod, spoil the child. That means beat you behind because you must have lost your mind. Okay?
Oh God, I didn't realize that was a quote.
Woo! Jesus. I feel the
Yes.
spirit in here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But it's still, I still respect him as a business person to
Mm-hmm.
apologize because
Yeah.
he didn't have to apologize for what he did, but for the fact that he is someone in the limelight, he was
Mm-hmm.
just saying like, you know, I
He took
apologize that I had to be taken
responsibility.
that way, even though it was a personal matter. But since I was out there, I still had to apologize.
Yeah, but that gave me some good laughter over the weekend. So
I'm
I
glad.
Kirk Franklin and then those people who have so much time to make all these videos and these clips. Like I was like, who people got so much free time
People got nothing
anymore.
but time in the world.
I know. I'm like, where do they got all this free time to do all these things?
I
I
don't
can
know.
barely find time to do stuff I want to do.
Facts.
Second thing in the headlines is Bruno Mars and his new group, Silk Sonic.
Yes.
Girl, that single just makes me feel so good. You hear me? And
Yeah.
how he does that bridge. I'ma leave the door. I'm like, ah!
Hot messiness. Hot messiness. Can't take you nowhere.
Yo, he killed like how he transitioned his voice. It's just so, oh my God, him and that guy. I can't wait till that album drop. I'm telling you, I'm getting the whole album. It's just feel good music, and he took it way back to like the '70s and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like even though he performed on the Oscars, and I don't watch the Oscars, but I'm sure when I saw her that he asked him to perform, and they said yes. I googled his performance, of course, and they got
Yeah.
like the Temptations, like outfits back in the
Hmm.
day, because that's that vibe. It's just a really good feel good vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So my thoughts is if the singles like that, if the albums like that, I'm just gonna be playing that whole album. Just girl, I can
Are
listen to
they gonna
that
be
song.
doing the album
Yeah,
together?
yeah. It's Silk Sonic is Bruno Mars and I think his name is Anthony something, and they coming together, and that's their band, and they come in a whole album,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the single on their new album together. Girl, I love that song. I really do. And when he turned his head and like, ah, like that look.
You mean like in the video?
Yeah, but he says it in the video. He said it when he did it on the Oscars live. He did the same
Mm-hmm.
move, but how he makes his voice is like how he transitions so effortlessly. I was like, that's so sexy. That's so sexy.
Oh, I've never heard your word sexy before from you. That's interesting.
Yeah, because the only time I use it is for my husband. But how he sung that song and that little, I feel like, I told my husband, I'm like, yo, you better download that song because you got unlimited downloads. You always playing your music in the car. I need to hear Six Son. I'm gonna leave the door open. He's like, I didn't even hear the whole thing. He's like, I know you sent it to me. I said, you better listen to that song. That's like my new favorite song right now. I'll just keep on replay.
I'll definitely make sure I take some time to dive deep into it,
Mm-hmm.
so I can really get the words. Like I said, nowadays I'm trying to do more of like really dive it into people's lyrics that they're writing and really feel what they're feeling when they wrote it, as long as it's authentically them.
So you got feeling you singing it.
So, I would definitely play it, but I don't want to get flagged or anything. So look at you. That's what it's supposed to be. You want to have a song that people play where people are enjoying it and smiling like you are right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a. And in the beginning, they be like this. That guy. I be like, yes. Yo, that's my song. Y'all have no idea. I had to at least listen to that song like a lot of times to that because every time people was pissing me off, I just went right to that song and played it, and I was like, I don't want to get flagged singing it, but that's a really good song. If y'all ever like,
You is not gonna get flagged singing the song. You so
oh,
aggy.
well, I wasn't sure because you just say you ain't get flagged.
I said I would have played it,
Oh,
but I don't want to get flagged playing the song. You don't get flagged from singing the song.
I'm about to sing it for y'all. Then.
What? Is this a joke?
I'm just trying to find out what's a really song. I think it's called Silk Sonic.
Yeah, because you can hear it every day. As I'm joking. Gotta Love Me Radio.
Yeah.
Some of the music conversations you want to hear. That's definitely in rotation. Come on, Whit. Can we focus, please?
Okay. I'm focused. Okay. So, G question.
What?
You look like Vivica Fox from
Why the Food So Love?
Yeah, there you go.
It's crazy how I knew it automatically, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of when she was chopping the biscuits and the gravy and she made that face. That's exactly how you look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good. That's just, a feel good songs for y'all to listen to. That's all I want to say. Even though he didn't pay me to promote him, but it just because it made me feel good in my soul, I just felt like I should share that with you guys.
Absolutely, totally get it.
Yes. So T-Quest GLM, Gotta Let Me Roll, Gotta Let Me radio station, Gotta Let Me Everything. I was rocking out to you today. We was rocking. I appreciate it. I appreciate the Gotta Let Me station. Y'all was rocking out.
I just
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said, you all right over there?
No, my jaw hurt right here, just right in this area, right here.
Where's your tea?
Huh?
Where's your tea?
I am the tea. But no, but yeah, Gotta Let Me is just, it's my baby. I really take time to put everything together as far as like, the radio station, the brand, the clothes. Shout out to Very Big Collection that you're wearing today.
Thank you.
Because it's what I do, it's what I love, it's who I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. Going down the street in my 6'4", DJ Mark J. He's so hilarious. Oh my God. Yes. No, I'm just making sure I had to think back because normally he hits me up. Oh, he hits me up every Monday, right? Doing a check-in. And this time he hit me up like on a Saturday before the Monday check-in. It was kind of weird. And he keep asking about this dating show. It's
well,
I'm just like,
I'm gonna leave the door open. Go ahead, continue.
He keep asking me on this dating show. This is a great idea, but my thing is, if it's not a priority and it's irritating me just put together, I'm definitely not thinking about it. And then people's like, so when we go on this date? I'm like, you do know it's virtual where everyone's gonna see you, right? Like literally got to be on the computer, on your phone. Like it ain't just like a real date. Like it's virtual people. You know what I'm saying? And we decided that if people was like corny, we're not giving everybody 30 minutes per day. We may do 3 rounds, 10 minutes each, or see if you can last up to your 10 minutes. Because if I'm bored after a while, you gotta go. Get like you would say, get them out of here.
Also, going to kind of like speed dating virtually.
Yeah, at least the first show to see how it goes. Because like I said, people can sign up, people can want to be a part of it, but if they corny and boring, I'm not gonna have you up there forever. I'd be like, look, this is cool and don't take it the wrong way, but your time's up. So please stick around for the ending or we all come here together, and we'll take it from there. But
somebody hit me up this weekend too, asking me to do a podcast with them.
What kind of podcast?
Entertainment, informative.
That's you, Mark. That's you.
They hit me up. I was like, "Hey, can I run by you?" And I was shocked because the person normally I know them, but we don't. It's a guy, and it's kind of like a. Let me go see what my message says. It's in my messages, but it kind of like talk about a different perspective. Books, stuff like besides books. Let me see what he wrote because I'm gonna be lying if I try to
Why
do it
you
off the top
on
of my
some
head.
commercial break? You should have your notes together when you come on the show.
No, because I wasn't going to talk about this until you said your show. Then it remind me, oh, somebody hit me up about a show. So I'm talking about real stuff, and it's like a podcast from books reviews to your objective on perspective of topic, which entrepreneurships and relationships, different things from like a
Yes,
guy's.
and you should do like I do. When I go on shows, depending on who it is, after I'm done, I recommend you. So when you go on shows, after you get done, you recommend it. Okay.
Yeah, I think they want me. I don't know if they want. It looks like it's going to be us two, like on a weekly thing, going off like the
Whoa. You mean like a
the
co-host?
yeah, like or
No.
host, co-host, co-host,
No.
where we talk
Nope.
about date like regular stuff or something like that.
No, I'm okay. No. What?
No,
No. Who is this man?
I'll tell you later. I'm gonna
Do I
see
know
him.
him?
You know.
Definitely, we don't want to work with him. Not if I already know him.
No, I said, we'll see because I think
We
when I tell
won't.
you who it is off the thing, you'll probably be like that. Probably because when I tell you their personality, you'll probably be like, okay, then that's what maybe be like. Let's try it out and see. If I don't like it after a couple times, I'm like, no, it's not working. But their concept
You
is
do
pretty
a
good.
6-week sneak peek.
Yeah, that's what I basically
Instead of
do.
doing that, do 2 shows. 2. That's it. And see what happens. Is it hour shows?
I was like, well, I'm going away this week. They just hit me up literally yesterday, and I'm like, when I come back, we can talk more about it. You know what I mean? But it sounds like what
Yeah.
they were saying in their long text that they sent me was very intriguing, and then thinking about their personality and my personality, and might mix very well. But I told them, I don't know, like time, stuff like that. But what they sent me would sound pretty good. But I'll tell you more about it off the screen. But back to
Right.
Whitney's Gates, Gotta Love Me World. We're on here together having a great time on this wonderful Wednesday. And as you can see, I did my hair, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, you guys, get my nails done because I'm going away this weekend to Antigua and Barbudas. So next week, T Quest is gonna be holding it down for me
No, I'm
herself.
not.
And she has
Sarah. Hey, yo, Sarah. Hey, yo, Sarah. You listening? Hey, yo, Sarah. You want to be my co-host next week when he escapes? Let me know. Come holler at me. We'll talk.
I would
Jay.
I would go live and do some snippets and stuff like that. Possibility,
Day off. So
so
I'm cool with next week being off because we have our quarterly sip and sing with all the musical artists who can sing and hit a high note. We get able to sit down with the tastemakers on Zoom, and that actually is next Wednesday. So maybe it's a good thing that you're away because then it'll give me a mental time to prep because it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, which means I gotta be ready to go for 6:30 p.m. Eastern anyways.
oh look at she's not booked. Look at she wanna do it. So
She's gonna be on the sip and sing. She's gonna sing on me. We're gonna do a dynamic duo, like a duet. I don't know what we're gonna do. We probably do like Brandy and Monica.
the boy's mine, the boy's mine, the boy's mine, the boy's mine.
Facts. Or we're gonna come up with something else. You know what I'm saying? We could do like Adrian Bailon and Kiki Palmer when they did the karaoke style. Me and Sarah's gonna do that for sure.
Exactly.
So next week we'll definitely be having it off.
That's good. She said she's trying to get I might come on here for y'all. Cause you know how first is how she gets going with this boo, like make other plans. When she was in Colorado, I still came on here, you know what I'm saying? Cause
As you should, it's your show.
exactly. But when I'm not here, that's what I have co-hosts for. So it could still keep the vibe and keep the people entertained.
All right, so I'm gonna be on here in my Witness Escape mask and everything. And hey, Nina could be my host too.
You know that new song by Silk Sonic, Nino? That's my song right now. It's just a really good feel good song.
Maybe he'll put in a mix for you.
You should. I can't wait till that album drop. I can't wait. You guys have no idea.
Nina probably got the exclusive already.
You probably do. I'll be listening to it.
You know, he the plug. Here we go with this song again. We're gonna have a theme song every show or something. Is that the new thing?
How about
You
what?
probably have to have a theme song for like a month.
Today, I was very busy today, guys. Like I've been running around all day prepping for this trip. I got the COVID test and it came back negative. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. My whole household had to get it, so I had to go print all those things off. I had doctor's appointment. I had so much stuff to do. So, like when people were pissing me off,
Can you slow down a little bit?
Sorry, I had so much things to do today.
No. Seriously, slow down to the point that you stop.
What?
Let's bring it back a little bit. Your whole family took the COVID test, right?
Yes.
How are the kids during this when they take it?
They're fine. All they do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick it in the thing, send it to the lab.
They only do that for the kids or the adults too?
Yeah, all of us. That's how they take your
All the
temperature.
reason I'm asking that, even though you're making a douche face, is because normally when people talk about the COVID test, they always say how it's uncomfortable, how they shove that thing up their nose, we
Mm-mm.
really sticking it in. So how you just went like, oh, the whole family did it. I'm just like, I was just curious to how the kids reacted to it based off how people said they experienced it. That's all. But go
In
ahead
the
with your story.
beginning, at the beginning, I think people were getting their nostrils and brains, poked. But since it's been so long now, like almost a year, they have perfected it. Like, I had 3 different type of COVID tests, or 4. The first time was in my nose, and as I was at the hospital. They were like, really, it was closer to when stuff was really going on. Then I got the one that you can spit in a tube. That one was the easiest. And then to get mine in 24 hours, I had to do the nose one again. But this time when they did it, it wasn't a big cotton thing. It was like more of a skinnier, like kind of like a eyelash brush, like a skinny little thing. And then it was just like, and the lady who did it, she was taking her time and stuff. And it really was just like they weren't all the way up my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get what they need to get. They got enough for the stuff and then sent it off. So I think because they're doing it so much now more lately, they're getting where it could be more comfortable for people. Because this wasn't painful. They wasn't all the way up my brain. You know what I mean? Before when they first did it, they were further up there. Like, I'm like, what the heck? And it
Because they
was
probably felt they
22.
had to be.
Exactly.
They
And
wasn't
it
familiarized
took
with it.
longer. They were like 15 or 20 strokes. Like 1, 2, 3. Like how much? Like what the heck? It's not going to change. Now it's only 5 for each side, so it's like 10 or 12. But they just, but it wasn't. You wouldn't mind because it wasn't like up here. Like they were just in your nose. It was more comfortable compared to the first time that I got it done. I will be getting it done again while I'm on vacation because, as you guys know, I spoke on this in the show before that you have to have the COVID test 3 days prior to you to fly back to the States. So we'll be getting it again. But yeah, we went and took our test, got the results. So I had to, print them off because when I travel, definitely now during the pandemic, I like having all my physical copies. So, I had to do all that.
Absolutely.
I had a doctor's appointment. I have another doctor's appointment tomorrow. I have people come to the house. So I just been very busy, you know what I'm saying? And I still gotta do my baby girl hair. I supposed to do her hair earlier today, but I didn't even do it because I was just so caught up, guys. Just so caught up. So Bruno Mars and all my driving, I keep on playing to keep my spirit up because when you're running around doing so much different things, and even for other people, it's exhausting, and then you're on the phone, and I had to cuss out one of my doctors because I don't know what the heck they were doing, and I don't have time to be playing games. I'm about to leave them and go somewhere else.
Playing games with my
And my
life,
money.
with my money. I didn't know where
Yeah.
you're going.
Keep on saying, isn't that NSYNC? Or Backstreet Boys? I think it's NSYNC. We playing games with my heart and
It's
my
definitely
heart. Maybe
Backstreet, but
I think
okay.
it might be Backstreet. Thinking about it because I think AJ's in it.
Definitely Backstreet.
Yeah. So yeah, I had to cuss out the freaking
Mhm.
my orthopedics. He was really pissed me off. Girl, my mom, I was like, yo, I heard you was going off. I didn't literally use a cuss word, but I was very firm in what I was saying. And then his boss
Hey,
called
girl,
me
talking to them.
because they were getting on my last nerves.
Thank
So
you.
doing
I
all
knew it
those
was
things,
Backstreet, but she makes all the groups together, but I knew who it was. And
I
AJ was
changed it and
definitely
said
my
Backstreet at
favorite.
the end because I said I believe AJ
Whoa,
is in that song.
lady. I don't know if your brain's inside being a little aggressive. Calm it down a little bit.
You know
Calm it.
what? Y'all heard me on here. I said NSYNC, and then I thought about it. I said, no, I think it's Backstreet because AJ's in it. That's exactly what I said. If you want to roll,
Take a sip. Take a
that,
sip.
thank you.
Take a
No, I ain't
sip.
taking no sip.
Come
I'm
on
not
and take a sip. It's
anymore.
okay.
I'm done.
But
Done with it.
I think it's the mink lashes and the tight braids, which looks super cute. That's getting to her. So you're saying?
I was saying that
Into
I
the
was very firm, and I needed Silk Sonic. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I did say that. I needed their, energy to keep my energy up and positive. I should play right now because Quest is trying to dampen my. Let me get to it. Okay, got it. So oh my gosh, you went off screen. But yeah, so that's how my day went. And that's why that song is like on my mind like this, because it just keeps me in a good vibe and good, spirits. And that reminds me, because I did conquer the 101 1+1 by Beyonce. Remember you sent it to me, like I should sing the song?
Nope.
Well, you did. I have it. I have the receipts in my phone. I have the receipts in here. And you say you should
I
sing.
don't remember. It must have been a long time ago because I definitely don't remember. So
You're a busy woman. But I have it down packed now.
how
So
long
I'm
ago
like,
was that? How long ago was that? How long ago was that?
like a month. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, I was looking for songs because my anniversary is next weekend. And you was like,
It's
Whit.
your anniversary.
Yeah, that's why we're going away. And we're renewing our vows, guys. Thank you very much for having. So you was like, Whit, you should try this song because I like to sing and stuff
Yes.
like that. And that's something I finally, and I was like, what? And I heard the song before, but I never like got into it. You know what I'm saying? And then you like, and you was like, hey, but I think you should listen to the song. This would be a good song. And then I listened to it and I was like, but you know what else I was listening to that I didn't realize it's another good song? Mary J. Blige, Everything.
You are everything, and everything is you.
I
I
was
don't
like,
know the words, but still
but
gonna sing this song.
and I was like, this is another song. You know what us to one day, I don't know what show this was on. We was on it was the Whitney Escape show, and we were trying. It was a song that I was like, "Yo, Quest, I like this song. You need to put on the God Every R&B mix." And I couldn't think of the name of it. You know what it is?
What was it?
Ask of You. It's called "Ask of You" by Raphael Sadiq.
Zeke? Yes, he's from Tony Tom Tom.
Yeah, I was like, "What group he's from?" And he's like, "What song?" We were trying to go back and forth, and it came on today, and I was like, "Yo, I I like that song a lot too."
What's the name of the song?
It's called Ask of You.
Is it like slow jams, like couple type songs, or it's a good vibe for the afternoon?
It's both. It's on a Higher Learning Music soundtrack, I think.
Got you.
It's a good song. I was going to thought
I
about
mean, I
that.
hear you, but you know how you be.
I am a
Wow.
lyrical person, okay, and I'm very good in R&B division. So therefore, I'm just letting you know that was a great song.
Right.
And those things keep my spirits good. So guys, let me tell you, I told you guys a few weeks ago that I am a part of a book club, remember? But I'm the only person who doesn't live in that town. And someone recommended a book this time, and I'm reading it, right? And it's not a type of book I normally will pick to read, like a boss, T-Quest. And it's very difficult for me to read this book. It's like a suspense mystery thriller type book.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a bad book, but I'm a helpless romantic. So I love reading the Black love, helpless romantic type books. And I'm just like, I'm reading it, but I'm like, I want to be like, this book ain't done yet. But it's good. But it's just like, I think because I wanted something else. Like I wanted to read something else, but I'm still reading. I'm like chapter 12 or something. I just started like yesterday, but I was like,
Trapped in that closet. That's your chapter. Chapter. So.
but it's you don't realize it, like, oh yeah, but it's so true. And I tell people, the love of reading, it really has to be something that you really are into or enjoy, like certain type of genres and stuff like that, that you can really just turn a page. Because I usually read a book a day. This book is already taking me like 2 days, and I'm only like not even halfway through it. Because I was just like, it's like I'm forcing myself to do it because I said I'm going to do it. But I'll have it done by Saturday because I'm like, I don't want to read this book on my vacation. But it's just crazy. And then that made me think of, remember we was talking about Sister Soldier book, the new book that came
Coldest winter ever. Shout
out?
out to Nia Long for being the voice for the
Yeah.
audio version of it, you know?
Oh,
She's the voice.
I know, but the book is called, the sequel to The Coldest Winter is called what? That's when she does the audio too.
That is correct. I don't know.
Whatever that, but it made me think, I was like, oh, everybody saw The Coldest Winter, right? I bought that book like when it first came out. I started reading it. My mom wanted to read it. My other sister, I let everybody read it. You know what I realized? I never finished the freaking book.
That is horrible. It's really horrible because the only reason I even know about the book is because of you, because you've had on your dresser for 17 years, and I thought it was one of your favorite books. And people talking about, I'm like, yeah, that's Winnie's book. It's Winnie's book. It's Winnie's book. And then to know now that you didn't even read the whole thing, it's kind of disappointing. I'm just
To
letting you know,
me
it's
too.
disappointing.
But I was thinking about it really, really hard, guys. I was really thinking about it. I'm like, why did I finish this book? But then I realized when I would start reading this mystery book, it's because, it's about a gangbanger daughter trying, survive the world and different stuff like that. And my interest, even back then, I loved all like feel good stuff, like Black romance when it comes down to the books I read now. You know what I'm saying? Like couples of them empowering Black people, like they're entrepreneurs or they have really good jobs, and just positivity that we don't show enough on TV or even in social media. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh, we do.
you know how the books give really good details and really, so I just love reading stuff like that. And I think that's why I haven't finished it. But now I feel like I have to. So I'm gonna read. I don't know where the physical book I have. It's probably like in one of my storage because I have a lot of books and my library is full. So that's why another
All right,
reason,
Bill.
that's like funny that. So I'm like, I was telling my husband I want to get somebody to come in and build something for some of my books still to put on display. But I said I'm gonna end up like getting it for my Kindle just because when you told me that too, I was like, I feel like so ashamed
You should.
that I didn't finish the book.
No, you should. You should be. You should feel horrible.
I really
Because
do
in
though.
my mind, that was like your book. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of Whitney's favorite books. Like, this is her thing. She told me the thing is dope. She didn't even go past the table of content. You know what
I
I'm
did.
saying?
I got like, and my mom thinks it's funny. She goes, "With it, how can you like read like half of a book and put it down and they'll be like, I need to finish it." And I still kind of remember, like I could skim and remember everything that I read. Like I could start right back, like I already read this. I already read this. I have a great memory, but it's like I could put something down and just be like, I'll get to it later. I don't know, but I'm gonna repurchase it because it's probably in storage. So I'm gonna download it on my Kindle since that's like one of my favorite birthday presents I got from somebody special who bought me a Kindle for my birthday last year. Thank you,
Mhm.
Tipas. So that's one of the things.
Whatever makes you happy, that's what I'm here for.
So I'm gonna read that, guys. And I wanted to tell you guys, I forgot, I just got like a brain fart. Closest friend ever, loving Dovey book. I hate when that happens. I hate when I would want to tell you guys something and forget. Oh, want to know what my favorite book is, though, T-Quest?
What?
The Skin I'm In.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
I have it and I have it in special edition. The reason that's my favorite book, because of course The Skin I'm In is about, the covers of Black girl. It's the first book I ever read and completed. And then it still was a great story about a young Black girl, her journey, like during middle school and stuff like that. Because that's when I read it and completed it. And I bought like all the books all the sequence after it because it was like a
Mhm.
series, and I bought all of them. But that's still like really one of my favorite books, and I have that one. I know exactly where that one is located because I want my baby girl to read it.
Absolutely.
So I got the special edition and I put it up so she can read it when she's older. To hopefully she gets that same vibe and yearning for reading. But I used to not like to read at all. You know that, Quest. I did not want to read. I was subconscious about my reading. And, now I can't stop reading. So I think every day, like if you feel just a word of encouragement, guys, if you ever have something that you're like, oh, I'm not good at, or a lack of, or subconscious something about yourself, just go for it. Cause I was like that with reading. I really was. I knew I could read, but I was still very subconscious because it took me longer to learn how to read growing up because of one of my teachers who, long story, I'm gonna shorten it. My first grade teacher didn't like me. She was a Black lady, and she made me write, I would not be a chatterbox on a piece of paper to do it at home. My mom did not like that. So she told the teacher that you can tell my daughter I would not, talk in class, but don't call her name, which is a chatterbox. The Black teacher didn't like that. So every single time they did like fundamental and math and stuff like that, I would go to like dance and art. I was never in her class. Like And as a little kid, even though I still remember like doing ballet, I learned how to play chess, all in like the first grade. Because I was never in class. Like she always like sent me somewhere else, which I didn't mind being that young because I was doing fun stuff. But then by the time I got to the third grade, my third grade teacher had a meeting with me and my mother and was like, Whitney's very smart, but she's missing some of the fundamentals, between the grades. And I just kept on doing well. Then single mom, we moved a lot. And then finally, guys, this happened all the way until like I got into high school because we moved so many times before they wanted to test me. So then in high school, my freshman year, I was in all AP classes, but I was failing English. I was like getting A's in math, science, everything, and failing English because my reading comprehension and my writing was not up to par. So it was like, something's not right. How is she doing so good in all these other classes and she's not doing good in English? So they tested me, finding out that I never learned the fundamentals when I was that young. Like in first grade, when you do your sight words, and then second grade, how you like merge the words to make sentences and stuff like that. I never got those fundamentals. But what blessed me is my brain that God has gave me, where I'm a really good listener and I follow instruction very well. Plus I have great memory. So if you explain something and I see it on paper, I can figure it out and do it. And what I was doing and to survive in the world as well, I was reading around everything and looking at the picture to figure out what you're trying to ask me. Or if you ask me the question verbally, I can answer it. So that's when I realized that I was missing those things. And when this was my freshman year in high school, and what happened was I was accepted into this art program because Quest, I love dancing, I love singing. That's just
I don't know what you like. Don't put me in this. I don't know what you like. I didn't even know you was playing chess in first grade. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, I got accepted into this music program.
First of all, I don't know you got accepted into no music program. Once again, don't do that. Like, don't do that, okay? I don't know what you like. I don't know what you're talking about.
So listen, I got accepted into this great music program. So half the day you're in school, and the other half you leave your school and go to like.
How come I wasn't accepted in that?
I don't know, but I had an audition and I passed the audition for it and I got accepted, and it was high school credit because
Whose life is this?
My life, and
when
I really wanted
to. When this happened? You was in first grade?
No, this was my freshman year in high school.
Oh, when you went to that urban hood school?
No, I did not go to urban hood school. That's when after I came back home, that was my sophomore year when we had the fire and everything, but I'm not talking about that right now.
Why are you telling everybody the business? Like you loose lip wit.
Listen, so back to the story that Quest interrupted me and talked like she don't know my life. So I had an audition to be into this special program that you can do when you're in high school, but you don't have to have the grades up and stuff like that. So when they find out,
oh my God, you didn't even mute your phone?
I do, but all my Apple products, and I'm on my Apple computer, so it links. I don't know, it doesn't mute on the computer. Sorry, guys. But anyways, so when they texted me, I had to like do extra, get extra help, and I had to choose that I want extra help, or do I still want to go to this music program that I got accepted into? I got a scholarship and everything to go to that program. You know what I chose, guys?
Cheetos.
And I was heartbroken, but I was like, I need to learn these fundamental things so that I can be successful in life. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to write proper emails, write proper essays. You know what I'm saying? When you want to be in life. And so I was always subconscious because throughout school, I knew stuff, but I had to take all this. So when I was supposed to do all these extracurricular things and fun things, I was taking all my AP, but then I was taking two Englishes, which really sucked. But I'm glad that I did that because now I can really enjoy reading. I can send out emails or not ashamed to ask for help or someone to like, hey, make sure this is correct and stuff like that. So I just wanted to give you guys that background story, even though Quest actually she's not a part of my life, to let you guys know that
I'm a part of your life, but all this other stuff that you're talking about, like I don't know. Oh, look at that.
Can you sing? Yeah, I wasn't prepared to do that today, but yeah, I just want to encourage you guys to, even though if you feel a certain type of, because I did, even still sometimes I'm still subconscious, because when you've been dealing with something for so long and you knew that, and I was with a single mom, so we moved a lot. So every time they wanted to get this test, I never got the test until I was freaking in high school. But I'm glad that I did because, by the time
huh? What test are you talking about?
It was a test. It was a learning test. Like, how did you learn? Like, if you had like disability, if you had dyslexia or anything. So they wanted to figure out how my brain worked. Like, how am I in all these AP classes doing very well but failing English? They couldn't figure it out.
Was you cheating?
No, I wasn't cheating. I was just the English part. Even my teacher, she's like, I don't understand how she's not doing well because, when I talk to her, she knows the answers, she reads the stories. And I'm like, I just listen. Like, I'm a good listener and I could figure things out. But when it came down to the writing part, and that's where I was like not passing, because if I didn't understand some of the words and the questions, I couldn't properly answer it. But if she asked it to me verbally, I can tell her the correct answer. And that's when they realized that I was reading around the words I don't know to try to figure it out. Because in the smaller grades, when they teach you all the fundamentals in reading and comprehension, I didn't learn that because the teacher didn't like me and she used to kick me out. So I had to take extra classes. But by the time my senior year in high school, I made all honor. So English and everything. But I had to bust my behind 2 years, my freshman year and my sophomore year. I had to take an extra Englishes to help to catch me up so that my English can match my other grades. That sucked, but I really knew that I needed that. You know what I mean? But who knows where I would have been today? I could have been like on theater. I could have been on Broadway or something, guys. You probably would have seen me in a commercial because I was so passionate about. You can see T Quest; she's already a musical person, but I took a different route.
Whoa, you do not know I'm into music. You just be saying random stuff because
What?
like,
You have songs on SoundCloud, Apple Music.
whoa, first
How do
of
you
all,
not own
don't make
them?
me one
Just
of them
Google T
SoundCloud
Quest.
artists. You better say Spotify. Get the right
I'm on
escort.
Spotify
Get
and
the right.
well, I
But
have
I am
an
on
iPhone.
SoundCloud. Can you listen to my SoundCloud right on my T-Quest mobile app? You can download your Google Play Store, your App Store.
I know Apple because I download your album and stuff on my Apple phone. So I know you're on Apple.
Yeah, but this whole made up story you read in a book and made it your own about you went to a whole performing arts school in Juilliard in New York, and then someone saved your
Who
last
did that?
dance.
It was in Bridgeport.
And
It was
what?
called Regional Center for the Arts. That's what it was called. Regional Centers for the Arts. That was in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And I didn't get to continue because I had to choose, and I chose, the fundamentals. Yeah,
Let's get butters.
I was never a rapper. I was a dancer. I love singing. You know what song I sung to get in there?
Oh my God, tell us.
I want you to guess. What song? This is my freshman year. So what song in high school that I was singing all the time?
I don't even remember you that year. So maybe was it like Hero by Mariah Carey?
Yes, it was. See, I
Who
knew you
knows
knew
you
that.
best?
I knew
Who
you knew
knows you
that.
best?
That's a song I sung, and that was that they accepted me, and I did like a little dance number. I had a copy of the
You
choreographer
danced to
lady.
Hero? That sounds like a stripper.
No,
Move.
I sung that because the school had dancing, and they had theater. They had like how you could do like cameras and stuff like that. Oh, it was really freaking cool.
Freaking cool.
It was. So I did the No, I'm gonna sing it when you do your karaoke live thing. I'm gonna sing Hero on there for you guys or something else. But that was my audition song, and they loved me doing that
Did
song.
you sing that in middle school too?
I love the Hero song.
You sung that, and we sung we it was a Mariah Carey song we did. What was the song?
You know it because it's from Rush Hour.
Hold on. What song we did together from Mariah Carey in middle school? What?
The girl sung it in Rush Hour.
Honey. It wasn't Honey. It wasn't Honey. Honey Sickle. No. What was the song? Always Be My Baby?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
What was wasn't it the one with Old Dirty Bastard in it?
Sweetheart. It was Sweetheart.
Yeah.
It was Sweetheart when we sung Sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Here go that fancy old lady grandma dance. How that dance go again? How's the old lady grandma dance? Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Nope,
the funny part about Y'all making fun. The reason it's funny to me because I remember T-Quest and my older sister used to think I couldn't dance. They used to always have them offbeat. I can't dance
Because
all the
you
time.
was and
So no.
still is.
So when we went, I remember when we first went out to a club together, and I was dancing. Cause was like, "Yo, I didn't realize you could actually dance." I was like,
Because you was,
I
I
was
don't know
like,
if you
"Why are
had
you
two
always
left
trying to
feet.
play me?"
It's not
I
trying to
was
play you.
so excited.
I think you just wasn't like on my level. So it's like
No, but it is even with me, being intimate sexually or like being a regular person. Cause I was like, I just can't see you like that. I'm
no,
like,
that's not no. Let's not lie to the
I'm
viewers,
telling the truth,
okay?
guys. I don't
It's
lie.
just like because you're more like it's like cheerleader versus hip hop dancer. So you're like, oh hi, right? And I'm over here like it, right? So it's like you're like 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And I'm like, what and two and what? So it was a little different. It was a little different, okay? Oh, it was a little different. So when you out and you doing your little thing, it was cool. That's why back in middle school, we went to all white school, and they was like, oh my god, you can dance so well, because I was like a quiet little nerd. So I'm like mad because you had more confidence than me. So you doing your little two-step. I'm like, she could do a two-step, but I could do an eight-step. But since I wasn't out my show, they didn't get to see that. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. It's all
Yeah, everybody knows Winnie Lee does not dance like a cheerleader. Okay. Um,
you just missed the whole snippet because you was just waiting for me to stop so you could talk. That you missed the whole reason why I said that.
I know why
Nope.
you said that because you could
No,
do, but
no, you
Quest
don't.
can dance.
You do it all the time.
Everybody knew Quest could dance because of Quest footwork. Quest has really good footwork.
Let
So
me see your footwork.
yeah. But I still remember how her and my older sister used to always make fun of me, like saying I can't
No,
dance.
we just stay facts.
Yes, it did. It's always time I can't dance. And I still remember when me and Quest went out, and she was like, "Yo, I can't believe that you could dance." I'm like, "What? Do you not see I'm black and I'm your sister? Of course I can dance. What do you mean?"
Tell me that there's a lot of black people who can't dance.
But I still remember she was like, "Oh," and it's like I always be trying to blame me up because I'm a happy-go-lucky person. I'll do act silly and stuff, but when it's time to show up and show out, I'm gonna show up and show out because my name is Whitney freaking Lee. Hashtag I'm about that life.
Whitney freaking Lee.
Hashtag I'm about that life.
You about that life? Wait. You about that life? Wait.
Well, because remember when I got stuck?
Yes, absolutely. I do. I absolutely
You
remember
want
when
to
you
tell them
got
that funny story?
actually I don't. So yeah. All right, so like let me tell you right, okay, right? So back in that day during college years, we used to go to the club because it was like in New Haven, Connecticut, like every club, no, every street had like a club downtown. Right? There's like 17 clubs on every street. So we used to go to the club or whatever. And it was her girls.
It was
So let me stop.
John.
So let
John.
me stop. So we was going to the club because her boyfriend's birthday. It was him and his friends, her and her friends. We all chilling. I was like, we about to get
We had
lit.
VIP.
VIP all day, right? So then we on the dance floor because everybody knew back then Quest was the dancer. So anytime I could show off and do what I do, I went out there to do what I did, you know what I mean? So we out there, yeah, and songs is on, and then they had she got it out. She got it out. Hey, she got it out. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, right? And then the part when they saying go low, when he's on to get low. Oh my god, Whitney went low. Mind you, she had her little cute little outfit on, her little shirt, her little tight jeans, and her high heels looking all extra scrumptious for her boo, right? Because you got to get it popping for your man. So when he started to get low, she got low and she did her little Whitney pop. It's the Whitney pop. It's so hilarious, you guys. You got to go to the club of Whitney when things open up and see the Whitney pop. It's hilarious. It's cute at the same time. And she got low and she stopped because she was stuck. Her knees locked. She was in position. Like kind of like that video, not the video, but the picture that Little Kim does with the legs spread open, and the one Nicki Minaj got the same one with the legs open. She was literally stuck in that position. And then I'm over there like twerking and popping right doing what I do best. They was like, "Your sister's stuck." But I'm like, "What? What? Your sister's stuck." I'm like, "And help her up." What they got to do with me? Like I'm in my element. But that's what you got to be very mindful what you wear. And you never know when your leg, knee, anything going lock. And then if you got high heels on, that means your whole body is at a different position and angle. But they helped her up, and I was so happy. But that was my part, and I wasn't gonna stop. She died.
So the funny part about that, guys,
Mm.
I was in heels all day since 8 o'clock that morning and this was like probably one of the last songs that night because I had to work and I didn't conquer that I was on my feet all day. You know what I mean? In heels from working, leave work, change, take a shower, set everything up. And when I song on She Got a Dunk, and everybody like, that was like one of the last songs. And I got stuck. I was like, oh my God. I could not get up, guys. Like my legs locked. Like, nah, you've been dropping it too many times tonight. Oh my God. That mess was so freaking funny. But the funny part about it is everybody didn't know. Like, there's people in my crew cause like, yo, I can't get back up. It was so packed in there. Everybody was like, man, hype. So people thought that I was like, cause I gotta play it off. Even though I'm stuck, I'm still popping. Like, yo, I can't get up. I can't get up. That was a day. Those were the days. Yo, that's mad
That
funny.
was really good. So that's when I was in my early 20s, extra flexible. You can tell me nothing.
I remember when Quest came on her show and was in a talent show. She did a phenomenal job. Nobody could believe that was Quest up there. You know what it was? Definitely not just the rapping when she started doing her rapping stuff, but when she did that Sierra dance and she went back all the way back like Sierra does and Goodies, Quest kills that Goody song. Like she does it better than Sierra. And I always tell Quest till this day, you need to teach me that Sierra choreography.
Oh my God. And people in high school is mad at me because I don't want to teach them that, because in their mind, they was jealous. Like, how this little thick chick know how to do this stuff and we can't? Just because you 2 pounds and don't know how to get down, that sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
Period.
You
Period.
killed that. Like, and then when she stopped and she had other people and they always just like, but Quest went all the way. She was the
Yeah.
only one on stage. That mess was so freaking fire.
And I used to do the one standing up. I used to do the one on the flow.
Yeah.
Everything. That's why when we went to the Harvest Festival, they had like a back scan thing. And if your thing was all like red, I mean you got back. They're like, and he looking at my skin, mine mad red versus everybody else. He's like, what have you been doing? She be doing that matrix. That's why she be doing her little thing, little make your little dance, you know what I'm saying? And I just be like, hey, to this day, I still have lower back pound. But back then it was just when you in your element and you love what you do and it don't hurt as much, like it's a happy thing. It
Yeah.
sometimes it just takes something, just a quick song or a quick dance. Like watch this, Whitney, that Bruno Mars new song.
I'm a leaver.
You see, like every little thing like that.
Open. But Quest, like, she began her back though. When we was in Jamaica and they had that Beyonce, she was doing that joint too.
Hey boo boo, hey Tay Tay.
She began her back. One thing I can't take away from Quest, she's a phenomenal dancer. She could dance her behind. You can look at her and be like, oh, how that thick girl can dance. Quest can dance her behind off. Like she really can. And she do stuff like you wouldn't think she could do. She really phenomenal. She's an entertainer, like she said. She could dance, she could rap, she could sing, she's been writing her whole life. Cause I remember she used to write songs with our names all the time since we were little kids. And then now it makes sense why she's a performer, because she's been doing this her whole freaking life. But yeah. But I still remember when they thought I couldn't dance and stuff. I was like, yo, why do y'all think I can't? I'm about this life,
You
y'all.
can move a little bit.
It's like, yo,
You can move a little bit.
okay. I'll be the life of the party. I'm always dancing at the parties. And everybody like, but you know what's the funny thing about it? Everybody always shocked that I can dance. Cause they're like, I never get stick. So she's like, you're so like homebody, mommy, I guess preppy stuff. But when like music come on and like the reggaes or like the hip hop, like old school, and I'm like, because that's my album. Now I'm older. So, but when I'm in high school and stuff, I think I didn't dance like everybody else. It's so funny when we go out and people be like, yo, I did not know you can do all those things. I think I got 2 babies.
Then she got stuck. She got stuck.
Not no
Okay.
more.
She got dunked. She got stuck. We're gonna do the remix.
Shoot, when I'm on this vacation, I'll be doing the same thing. Yeah.
What did you say?
I'm on vacation. I'm in.
Hey, and stuff like that. All jokes aside, that was like happy moments. And that's what I'm personally getting back into, like, happy days. Even on the Gotta Love Me Radio, home of the music and conversations that you want to hear, right? I have a lot of the classic hip hop and R&B because that was happier times for me, happier times. You know what I'm saying? When we were just young, having fun, wasn't
Yeah.
like bumping and grinding like crazy on the dance floor. Like we really was out there dancing, just having fun. And nowadays, there's a lot of
This is
people
Quest song, y'all.
dancing.
Let me just show y'all. If y'all back in the day, y'all know what song this is.
That was not my song. That was not my song. That's the song you call for a bathroom break. Okay, ain't no
What?
way. To this day, I would
Yo.
never dance to "Nuck If You Buck." That is a bathroom break song.
No,
I
I
don't care
can
what
tell you, this is
nobody
what
said.
happened. Like, these girls eyeing us at this club in New Haven, right? Yo, so when that song came on, right? So Quest, she'd be like, whatever, she don't care. She was like, yo, and the girls were standing there, so she was like, rock on my head.
Wow.
Yo, that Quest was so turned. I thought we were about to fight.
That's not "Nuck If You Buck."
But you know how they put those songs back to back, and you was just like set off in the yo.
Oh, wait, you talk about "Down for My" by C
Yeah.
Murder. That's my joint.
And then they put that when you know how they put them all together, and Quest was like, come on.
Yes.
Yeah, it was so
That was my
funny.
joint. But if you put the other song, I'd be like, no.
But she was, that night she was heightened and turned, and it was so funny. I was like, hit it, Quest.
It's funny because when Whitney met her husband, when she ditched me on the dance floor, like, it was cool because that song came on. I didn't need her no more. Okay. I didn't need her. I was over there in a little pit with all the dudes, and we go down. Hey, and I was doing my little dances and everything, right? They was like, oh, she get it. I was like, Whitney, who? I don't know who she's talking to. He must be somebody special that she ditched her own sister for. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing new, because when she likes someone, and if she like you and she likes you, everyone becomes a blur to a certain degree. So clearly she liked this dude in that moment, because she was just like, and she didn't realize I was going to an hour later when she lost the love of this new man. But you know what I'm saying? Like, wait, where's Quest at? I'm just like, hello, I'm over here. Remember me? Remember, it's me. It's my birthday. You ditched me for some dude. But it's okay, because look now, 80 years later, you guys are happily married and you're doing your 10-year vow renewal. So happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. I'm so proud of you guys. It's all because of me, because it was my 18th birthday. We were going to the club and we went in there. And they was like, I was so happy for them to see my my little ID. You know what I'm saying? They looked at it. I'm like, okay, tell me it's my birthday. Tell me it's my birthday, right? And then they was like, oh, it's your birthday. I was like, yeah, happy birthday. I was like, thank you. And we went in there. And then we they corny. They leave you outside for like an hour. They leave you downstairs for an hour, and then you go up because they can have that authority, which I think is corny. We went up, we danced, so we do what we do. But then all I hear is, oh my God, to her friend, oh my God, that's the dude I saw earlier. That's him. That's the one from last time. Oh my God, that's him. I'm like, why is she acting like that? She'll never act that towards no dude. Like, why is she acting corny? Like, what is happening? Oh my God, it's him. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, who is she talking to? And then I seen was him and another dude, and I was like, there's two of them and there's three of us. We all know who the third one. I'm like, you know what? I'm going over here with the dudes, because you ain't gonna make me look like the corny third wheel. And we about to get fun. They about to back that thing up like a Tonka truck, let drop like a 6-4, right? Because she knows, oh my God, she's all in love all of a sudden. So I'm gonna go over here. But look at it now. They've been together for like 20 years. Like, that's so lit, man. Oh my gosh. So
Quest is over exaggerating with the oh my God stuff. Okay.
No, that's serious. You was like, oh my God, it's him again. Oh my God, it's him. You did say
He
that.
was stalking me, and I told him till today. I'm like, yo, you was stalking me in that club that night. That's what he was telling me. I'm like, he's like, no, you saw you. He's like, you was spilling a kid. You was spilling a kid, and all I saw was that puff. I'm like, yo, who that girl with that puff? Because I have my hair braided in a puff. I still do that till today. I'll braid my roots and wear my puff, so you know who I am. But yeah, it was crazy because my friend knew them, but I didn't know them, and she liked his friend, and it was him or whatever. But he was a cute piece of chocolate. And I was like, okay. And I
Which
was
was
single.
very odd because no disrespect, Whitney like caramel a lot and vanilla wafers. So it was
I do not
interesting.
like vanilla wafers at
So
all.
first of all, vanilla wafers is light brown. You over here on the vanilla part, you forgot about the wafer. Anyways, so it was weird when she brought a little Hershey, little milk chocolate up in that thing, little cocoa. And I was like, she like him? Like, okay, she used to light, and light bright, but I'm like, I, you know what I'm saying? But look at that, 50 years later,
I
been
like
the
all
one
shades of
higher.
chocolate, okay? If you chocolate,
Clearly.
I like your shade. But you know what I'm saying? It just
Mm.
who approached me at the time, who I was feeling, happened to be like my complexion or lighter or whatever. But I always like chocolate. And he was just a chocolate dude who was very confident. And I just loved his confidence.
Mm.
You can see
All
15
right.
together. Over 15 years we've been together and married 10. So
Well, I
I
just
just
want to say
moved
before
on.
we wrap this thing up, happy anniversary. I want you
Thank
guys
you.
to have safe travels and just know my eyes and ears is more open now. And it's sad that I really forgot that you guys really met on my birthday because now that speech is gonna be even lit. So I'm just gonna record the speech and put it live on social media. And so, like I said, happy 10-year anniversary. That's a milestone, especially for young black couples. To the point people don't even see that nowadays.
Mm,
So I want you to have a great trip, safe
thank
trip.
you.
Take lots of pictures and videos. I'm not going live on your show next week, so don't think I am. I'm gonna be getting ready for my sip and sing. So all the tastemakers out there, the DJs, the promoters, the artists, and the radio personality, and the journalists, and most importantly, the singers. You are all invited to the quarterly sip and sing with the R&B division of the Worldwide Fleet DJs hosted by yours truly. So if you want to be a part of that, just hit me up and I can register you guys so we can get it on there. Blah, blah.
Well, thank you, Quest. We did meet because of you, because you guys know I was over the club scene, but I'm like, I'm going to club. My sister's 18th birthday. We got to go to the club, celebrate my sister. And we had a good time. And I'm glad I did because I met the love of my life who I will was our diamond anniversary. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be a good time on the beach. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. And thank you. Thank you so much. I
Happy
appreciate
10
it.
years with, because most people don't even last 10 minutes in my life.
No, it's
Hey,
crazy.
you wasn't disagree.
No, I'm saying like most people don't last. It's just crazy because I be thinking about it. I'm like, yo, we've been together over 15 years and married 10 years. Like sometimes you forget, you know what I mean? You get so used to being with this person and you just like, yo, we've been together for a long time. But it's been great. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he still makes me laugh. I'm glad that he still makes me feel, happy on the inside and stuff like that. And it's a beautiful thing that you can have this with somebody and continue to have it. And don't be like, oh, I'm tired of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never get tired of him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like, I'm going to leave that door open. I'm going to leave the door open.
Mm.
But guys, I love you guys. I'm gonna miss you guys next week. But when I come back, we're gonna have so much stuff to talk about, pictures and videos. And like Quest said, she's not gonna be here next week. You can go on her Zoom, do some sing along. Support her on what she's doing. I know she's probably gonna have the link out there for the what do you call it? Tastemakers?
Tastemakers of the industry.
Please, thanks for listening. But I appreciate you guys all tuning in to Winnie Escape Wednesday. It was fun just chopping up with you guys, talking about stuff. I always love coming on here with you guys every Wednesday. I will miss you guys next week, but I'm be with my boo. So thank you for tuning in. Follow me on all your social media platforms. Thank you.
Wow,
You know,
23 years. TT.
25 years.
Shout out to
Next
you with double
week.
L. Congrats. Yes. I've been
Yes,
trying to go on a date for
congratulations.
27 minutes. One day.
But we're gonna do your show, so
No, we're
hopefully
not.
we can
Anyway.
have requests on here. You know where to follow your girl out on all your social media platform at When You Escape. Check out my website to know all my upcoming events. Don't forget, I do have trips up there already for next year. So guys, planning is key. Like look on the website. We are doing Morocco next year. I'm so excited about doing Morocco next year. I have some other things up there. So whatever you can't do this year, hey, we already planning for 2022. Lock that stuff in now because then you be prepared. And I'm like, you didn't tell me. I guess I did. But love you guys. Follow T Quest. Download that T Quest mobile app. All her information's on there. you know, you definitely gotta rock out to Gotta Love Me Radio, because I be rocking out to that all the time.
Yeah.
But appreciate you, love you guys. 30 years together, that's beautiful. And we appreciate you. Until next time.
Bye.